Port Jobs was created with a different kind of a parent organization than a lot of other sectoral programs because we were started by a port. And the Port of Seattle is where we are housed and also one of our major funders. But as a typical nonprofit organization, we're out begging for money from many places. And also are here to say thank you to our congressional delegation for the assistance that our delegation has given us, and also for the kind words that Maura O'Neill shared earlier. Port Jobs works in two specific sectoral areas. We work in construction, which is a fairly typical area for sectoral programs to work in. We connect disadvantaged residents with apprenticeships in the construction field and help them succeed. And that's actually not what I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking about our second program, which is in a challenging area. We work in the airport economy. And the question would be, why airports? Well, airports are small cities. They have thousands of people working there in one place, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hundreds of companies, some of them ranging from very small mom-and-pop types of companies to multinational corporations, and a series of regulations that are the same all over the country, and many of these companies also working all over the country. When we first started the Airport Employment Center out at SeaTac Airport, we went to the airport employers and said, what do you need? And what they said was, people stand online at ticket counters if they're looking for a job. We may be a large national corporation, but we actually don't have HR facilities on site at the airport, and it would be great to have one-stop shopping. It seems kind of like a slam dunk. Another reason to look at airports, also as a place to be training incumbent workers, is that there are a lot of entry-level jobs at airports. And so this is a great opportunity to be clustering both employment opportunities and upgrade opportunities in one place. Our services, when we opened our Airport Job Center in 2000, were designed by a team of airport employers. And these ranged from very small retail operations to our main airlines at SeaTac Airport, including Alaska Airlines, to fuelers, to flight kitchens. That whole array of companies help design the services that we provide. When we first opened up, we were mainly providing services of helping those employers find employees and working with the surrounding communities and a large array of community organizations in order to find people who needed jobs and help them access the jobs at the airport. Our focus has grown and has changed over the years. After 9/11, we found that the entire airport economy turned upside down, the companies turned upside down, and people needed a different kind of assistance, and the companies needed a different kind of assistance. So one of the things that Maura O'Neill mentioned earlier was the need to be able to have a system that allows for that kind of rapid change that happens in an industry to be incorporated in training and response. And that's really what sectoral programs do. We really know our industry. We know our business, and we are really close to the employers as well as to the people who are working in those jobs. And that's why we work as intermediaries in that arena. When we hit 9/11, one of the things that happened out at SeaTac Airport and elsewhere around the country was that you had a great big change in that industry. We had security screeners who had been working for contract companies, then having to apply for jobs with the newly created Transportation Administration. And we started partnering with a local community college, South Seattle Community College, in order to train those incumbent workers to be able to compete for those jobs with the Transportation Security Administration. And those are good jobs. Those are jobs that paid well. Those are jobs that had benefits. They're federal jobs. So those are really good jobs to have at an airport. We had a great deal of success in helping people transition into those jobs and also helping the airport take advantage of having people who really knew how to do that work be able to stay and continue to work at SeaTac Airport. What that did was it started a trajectory where we worked with South Seattle Community College and others in the community to build what is a small program that has a kind of big name. We created Airport University.